So today we're doing a combination of whiskeys from the same company. I've got a Kentucky Spirit and a Russell's. Both of these were picked at the same time from the same samples. Traditionally, when I organize my samples, I do them by lowest to highest alcohol, but for whatever reason I wasn't paying attention in this particular instance, and I arranged them by barrel number, simply to give me some sense of organization. In turn, when I went through this, it turns out that I picked the barrel numbers in sequence, which surprised me. And so I asked a friend who was gracious enough to provide me with the samples. And for the first time in years, my samples were picked between Eddie Russell, who's been doing this for me for some time, and Bruce, Eddie's son. I'm under the impression that Bruce picked these samples, so all I can say is that I'm grateful to see the baton has been passed through competent hands. The thing is, with Kentucky Spirit, it's your decision, so to speak, on what you want the whiskey to be when it grows up, so to speak, in process. In this instance, I took something that was cask strength, and I had it diluted to 101 with a chill filter. That's your call, and that, so it's what you want the whiskey to be. It's not that one whiskey is better or worse than another one. It's simply how you want the flavors to represent themselves. I like a lower proof with a chill filter on whiskeys that are bright and sweet. It cleans up the flavor with a chill filter and offers a dimension that you wouldn't get in a more robust pick. That's so good. There's bright fruit, caramel, toffee up front. Mid-palate is creamy, rich. Flavors have so much dimension. It's chocolate, light pepper, subtle forms of mint and herbal tea. This comes together as a complex and restrained composition of delicious, pretty flavors that come home to me very nicely. Now, here we've got Russell's, which at the time, the samples were at the same time, and these barrels were pretty much next to each other, and as it turns out, they were made at the same time. So it's essentially the same whiskey, but in this instance, we had it done with no chill filter and the slight dilution to 110. Just a different process, a more robust flavor. This is bold. It's got bright cherry notes with citrus tang right up front. Mid-palate, all is caramel, butter. Really an aggressive mouthfeel. There's a lot going on. Finishing with a dry finish. Clove, tobacco, little leather. There's a boldness to this that I really enjoy. They both stand out for really different reasons. It's remarkable to see that both of these whiskeys were born the same way and grew up so different. As I would describe them, they're not siblings, they're cousins. Well, I hope you've had a chance to enjoy if you were able to, and thank you. Bye-bye.